What's up? So today we're going to be doing a film review on the movie Nightcrawler, directed by Dan Gilroy and released in 2014. The film stars actor Jake Gyllenhaal as the main role. So I'm just going to go over a brief synopsis of the film, and then I'm going to answer a few questions about it as well. So for an overview, the movie follows a man named Lewis Bloom, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and it follows his life living in Los Angeles in the 1980s and him discovering a new career. While Lou is a high-functioning psychopath, he does blend in very well with the rest of society because of his charisma. And so Lou is made aware of the world of stringers and news videography. And if you're unaware of what a stringer is, they're a type of news videographer who generally films more violent and graphic content that they would sell to local news stations. And so Lou is made aware of this job, and he's very intrigued. He finds a way into the industry by buying his own equipment and setting up his own news videography channel. And he sets out to collect the most violent graphic content that he can. And so it follows his descent really into his mental illness and him committing several crimes, all in an effort to get his way in the industry. So the message of the film, I think it really exposes the dark truth of our human nature regarding how we intake violence. I think that our society has sort of like a lust for violence, and we really capitalize off of viewing and sharing violent imagery. And do I share any feelings with the characters in the film? Personally, I'm a true crime fan, and as much as I'd like to think that my intentions are really good, I do think that like there is always some creepy, interesting, like, why would someone do this? But personally, I don't think I share a lot of feelings with the people in the film. There are a few people in the film who are sort of apprehensive to what Lou's actions are, and there is at one point someone who wanted to turn Lou into the police. So I would say maybe I identify with that feeling, but personally I would like to think I don't identify with any of the feelings shown in the film. And what did I like best about the film? Personally, I really liked the cinematography and how the film was shot. I think that they used the darkness of being outside at night, which was generally most of the shots were outside, nighttime, generally in the dark. I think that they captured the shadows really well. But I also think the storytelling was really good, and that it really encapsulated how Lou was deteriorating mentally. And would I recommend this movie, and what would I rate it? I personally think if you're a fan of psychological horror that you should really check out this movie. It really has a great way of making you feel uncomfortable, but you cannot for the life of you turn it off. It's like watching a car crash. You just can't look away. And it really does a good job of making you angry at the end. I won't spoil the ending, but it makes you, the feeling lingers with you. You'll be upset and you'll want to change the ending, but that's how the movie works, and you can't change the ending. So honestly, out of 5 stars, I would rate this movie probably a 4.5, if not a 5. I think it was an amazing movie.